2026 is right around the corner and I'm going to show you exactly why you need to do a vision board. I've been wanting to journal for so long. It's fun that we're doing it together. Honestly, I love the new year because I feel like it's a fresh start, and after this year we need one of those. So I kind of just want to completely not rebrand, but just get my life together a little bit. So in this video we are going to be preparing for the new year. We're going to be sorting out our resolutions, doing our vision boards together, journaling, planning and organising our life, and just cleaning our rooms to have a fresh start for the new year. I wanted to start by going through my 2025 vision board. This was the first year I'd ever done a vision board and I'm so grateful that I did it. And I'm going to show you exactly why you need to do a vision board in 2026. I obviously didn't get everything on my vision board, which is completely fine because the stuff I did get is insane. And also it's just so fun to see all of your goals and aspirations in one place that you can always look at. So this is my 2025 vision board and we're just going to go through a few of the things that I achieved this year, and then later on in the video I'm going to show you exactly how you can make your 2026 vision board. I feel like I achieved more than I thought I would on this vision board. Like, I went to see Sabrina Carpenter and Lana Del Rey, which is literally on the vision board. I didn't get to go see Billy, but that's okay. I got PR from YSL, literally insane. And then I ended up going a step further and getting it from Prada. So I started focusing in on fashion, and I actually did start getting paid for my content as well, which is crazy. I never thought I would have got that in the first year of content creation. So I have this vision board to thank for a lot of that, and I'm just so proud of myself for the whole of last year because 2025 was a little bit of a rough year, but besides that I did so many good things, I achieved so many good things, and I got through it all. So I'm so proud of myself for that, and I'm so excited to see where the new year takes me and how my new vision board looks because I'm actually so excited to remake this. Last year I didn't make any resolutions for, I don't know why I didn't, to be honest, but I really want to make some this year, and I don't want to be too harsh with them, but I want to have some, you know what I mean? For example, I need to work out. I want to try and work out at least 5 times a week, even if it's just a treadmill. I just want to get something in just to be a little bit healthier throughout the year, focus on myself and my body, and I think 5 days a week, even if it's just a treadmill, is doable. That's definitely on the resolution list, as well as trying to wake up at a more reasonable time at least 4 times the week. I saw someone say that they were going to try and wake up at 8 AM or before at least 4 times a week, so I think I'm going to stick to around the same thing. Because I know if I try and stick to that for 7 days a week, I'm not gonna do it and I'm gonna get discouraged and give up immediately. Another thing I want to do is to get more consistent with work, with my social media, my posting, and being more organised. So I definitely want to use Notion more. I have a really cute Notion board at the moment that I have been trying to learn how to use, and I just kind of want to use it to plan my videos out and all my posting schedules. I recently got the Vogue journal that came free with the magazine, so I definitely want to start using this to just plan out my weeks, my days, my months. It's basically just a planner, but I feel like the fact that it's Vogue will make me use it a lot more. That is another one of my resolutions because I really need to journal some more. So we might set that up in this video. We'll just see how much we get through. If we don't get to plan them all out completely, that is fine. But throughout the year, I definitely do want to start using all of those journals. And also another resolution, I do want to learn how to cook more because I'm awful at cooking. So that is something I want to do. And just be more mindful about myself, my mental health, my self-care. Taking off my makeup before bed every night because I don't do that, and basically just stuff like that, keeping myself mindful of myself, working out, staying healthy, just to make sure I don't go insane this year. And I think that staying organised and doing things to keep my mind off of it, it's definitely a good way to do that. I think another good way to be mindful in the new year is a clean room. And if you guys have seen my past videos, you know I've already done my wardrobe and my drawers, so I don't have to do those, thank God. But I do have my shoes still out in this bag, which I am just gonna put back under my bed for now until I can get a shoe rack. I think I want to get one. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do with it, but one day I'll get one of those, but for now they're going under my bed. And then I do also have some Christmas presents just lying around my room, so I want to get those cleaned up into where they need to go. I bought some new organisers last night, so I want to organise some of my drawers a little bit more and just change the Christmas bedding, get rid of the Christmas tree, and just de-Christmasify my room, if that's a word, and just have a fresh room in time for the new year. What better way to start the new year than in a nice clean room? One of my biggest goals for the new year is to pick up my journals more than my phone. My screen time is absolutely shocking, so we need to get off of this and into these. So we have some journals to set up for the new year, and I'm going to give you a little tour of my new journal ecosystem because there's probably too many of them, but I pick up journals so much and I just love to collect journals. I love the look of a journal, so we might as well put them to some good use. And this year I've honestly struggled so much with losing my personality and just going through some hard times, and it's definitely made me lose myself a lot, so I hope that these will definitely change that and get me back in the flow of who I am, and just get me back in the flow of just having fun and not putting too much pressure on myself, because I'm definitely the type of person that goes on Pinterest, looks up journals, and then feels disheartened, but that's not going to happen with these. I'm forcing myself to use these, and if they don't look nice, they don't look nice, but if they look gorgeous, then they will. And that's the aim of the game. I just need to use them, because I'm the type of person that has let perfectionism take over my life in so many ways, including on social media, which makes me feel very disheartened when I film these videos, because I like to talk a lot and it's kind of just not talking about anything. So I need to be less boring with that. But so I definitely want to find myself more so I can be more authentic to you guys, and I think journaling is definitely the way to do that. So this is my journal ecosystem to get myself through that. I've been wanting to journal for so long now, and I'm so happy that I can finally journal again. So without further ado, because I am talking about an awful lot of nothing, let's get straight into what each of these are for. Starting off with this pink one, it's my worst journal. I hate it, but I need to use it up, and it's just dotted paper, and I'm going to be using this as my reading journal. Last year I read 2 books the whole of the year, so we're going to be starting this so I can keep track of the books I read and force myself to read more, because I love reading and I've missed it. So this is what this is going to be for, basically just tracking books, ratings, definitely a book bingo as well, and just getting to write about the books I read. As a fashion content creator, I feel like I always want to just keep every picture I have of my outfits, and that holds up my storage a lot. So I'm going to be starting a fashion journal. I don't know if anyone's done one of these before. I tried to look on Pinterest and I haven't found much. But I just wanted to have a journal to track all of my fashion that I do throughout the year, whether that's ones in videos or whether that's just what I wear on a day-to-day basis. So I think they're cutting out pictures of my outfits in these and doing like outfits of the week or coloured pages themed around colours that I wear, or pieces that I want to get, or accessories I want to get, and dream closet ideas, just all the fun fashion stuff. I think that doing it in a journal makes it so fun to track and just see how my fashion progresses throughout this year. If you guys watched my what I got for Christmas, you would have seen this already, but this is going to be my main journal. Last year I did do this junk journal and honestly I loved it. This is just a few pages. It was just a load of random stuff. As much as I loved it, I feel like it was a bit all over the place. So with this one I'm hoping to be a bit more put together, and I also want to just write about my days more. So like daily recaps or monthly recaps. Sometimes junk journaling. Also things about me, ins and outs, all the popular journal pages, and just if I need to vent, I can also vent in this, because I feel like if I have too many journals I get overwhelmed and I don't want to write, and I struggle enough with writing my feelings. So I feel like if it's in a journal that I like, I'll do it more. So that's what this beauty is for, and I'm hoping that she's going to be ending up thick and my prized possession. I'm so excited to use this. I've wanted to journal for so long now, so having a blank start is exactly what I needed. Last but not least, I have the Vogue, what is this called? A planner. I have the Vogue planner, but this is literally just your everyday planner, and I really want to use this just to keep track of my days and to plan my content. Because if there's one thing I noticed last year is that when I'm in a rut, I don't want to film and I don't want to edit. And I feel bad because I'm not giving you guys the content you deserve, especially when I go through things. I kind of feel like I lost my personality and who I am this year. So I've had the biggest imposter syndrome when it comes to social media, which makes me not want to film. But this is hopefully going to stop me from doing that. I feel like I need to explain just a little bit because it doesn't make any sense. Basically, I just kind of feel like I'm putting on an act for you guys, and I'm kind of just rambling about the same things. I don't really have a purpose to my videos, and I just don't really feel like myself, and I don't feel like a person, if that makes sense. I feel like I have to be stuck to a niche instead of the niche being me, and I want the niche to be me. So hopefully this will help me stick to that, as well as journaling will just help me find myself again. So yeah, enough rambling. This is literally just going to be for planning my days, events I'm going to, videos I need to film, when I need to post them. I'm so excited because she's Vogue, so that automatically makes it better. But this one we can definitely start filling out already, because I do have some videos planned that I can put in here, and I might start this one as well. I did order some new stickers and they're not going to come in time, so we might not be able to decorate in this video. I also really want to go get some scrap paper for this, but I don't know. I might just order it because I'm lazy, but I'm just so excited to do all of these. So let's get straight into planning and hopefully a little bit of journaling. Finally time to make our vision boards together. I do feel like I've been sat at this desk for most of the video, but if you guys don't know how to make a vision board, then I'm going to show you exactly how to. I touched on this a little bit earlier in the video, but I made my first vision board last year. Honestly, so much more on it came true than I thought it would. Like, obviously some stuff didn't. When it comes to my vision boards, you'll see I do reach a little bit, and I have tried to tone it down this time because I picked some pictures earlier as I was scrolling on Pinterest. And I got a bit optimistic, so I've taken some of those out, but I've kept some good ones in there still, some optimistic ones, and also made sure to pick some intentional photos as well that really align with my goals that I set. For example, getting PR from fashion brands, so I did put some more fashion focused PR photos rather than just PR, because who doesn't love a little bit of PR, and I really want to work with more fashion brands. But let's get straight into this, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to make a vision board, and I'm not a pro at this by any means. I've only done it once and I have to make it so much smaller this time because I didn't have big enough paper to print the pictures off. So it's gonna be smaller than I did last year, but it's fine. But the biggest thing when it comes to making a vision board is to be intentional, and I cannot stress that enough. If you are planning your vision board, making your vision board, and you're looking at it and you don't believe in yourself, it's not going to come true. The biggest thing I've learned is that I have to believe in myself, because if I doubt myself even for a second, I'm not going to want to try and achieve the goals. And if I don't want to try and achieve the goals, I won't achieve the goals. And that's not what we want. So we have to be intentional, we have to believe in ourselves, we have to manifest as we're making it, and just make sure that everything you want on the vision board is on the vision board, and everything that's on the vision board is actually what you want. That sounds kind of dumb, but basically just be intentional, manifest as you're making it, believe in yourself as you're making it, set, affirmations, positive affirmations. Just believe in yourself and that will help so much. Another thing I love to do on my vision boards is to put pictures of positive affirmations. For example, on my last one, I had some things about how I was a good YouTuber and I was a good influencer and I made money being me and stuff like that. And you'll see in a little bit that I do have some of those on this one as well. But I think it's just a good way. You look at it and you can just read all of those and basically just repeat it in your mind and repeat it in your space. And the more that you repeat it, the more that you will believe it, and the more that you believe it, the more it will come true. It feels so aspirational right now. I feel like one of those YouTubers that just does videos on, you know what I mean. I don't know what I'm on about, but you know what I mean. And also, another thing I want to touch on, don't feel like you have to make a physical one. I'm probably also going to make a digital one because it is so good when you can see your vision board in your space and you can see it constantly, because the more you look at it, the more you'll be like, that is my dream. And then that'll come true. So making it your wallpaper is a really good way to set that in stone. So I think I'm definitely going to do that, possibly on my iPad. And I am also going to do one in my journal as well, because I will be using that a lot this year, so I will be seeing it a lot in my journal. But I think that's all I have to say really. Just be intentional, put things that you definitely want, make sure that the stuff you put on there is... Why am I forgetting English today? Basically, just make sure that the pictures you put on there strongly represent your goals, especially if you have a specific one, because the more specific you get with it, I feel like that will help so much more. And yeah, positive affirmations as well help so much, make you feel so much better when you see it, and just makes you believe in yourself a bit more. And make sure to put it somewhere that you can see it all of the time and you can look at it all of the time. I always have mine up on a wall in my room, normally on my wardrobe, but I don't know if I'm going to put it there this time around because I won't see it as much anymore, maybe. Normally where I have it is where my TV is, but when I have my TV pulled out, I actually can't see it that well, so I might move it. But anyways, put it in a space where you can see it, because the more you see it, the more it'll work. Enough rambling from me, because I'm definitely not the best person to listen to for advice when it comes to vision boards. There are so many YouTubers out there that have done amazing videos on vision boards, so if you need some extra help on those, go and watch those after this. Finish the video first. They are so good at what they do, and also some other New Year prep videos which even I've watched and enjoyed, so I would recommend going to watch those if you need some more tips on your vision board. But let's get straight into making mine, because I am so excited. Before we get onto that, make sure to comment down below what you're going to be putting on your vision board. Normally I don't tell everyone everything in my vision board, but you guys are probably going to see most of it this time around. So let me know some goals on your vision boards. What is your biggest goal, or what is your biggest resolution? And let's just have a little chat in the comments about New Year's resolutions and New Year's goals, because I love talking to you guys so much. Without further ado and enough rambling, let's make this vision board. every time I do a vision board, I always write a letter to my past self. No, I always write a letter to my future self. Basically just letting the past me know where I started the year with, how many followers I started with, what I'm doing in my life at that time, so that when I read it back at the end of the year I can know exactly where I was and what I was doing, and I can see all of my growth. So I did that, but I'm not gonna read that out because obviously it's a little bit personal. But this is the finished vision board and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I think she's gorgeous. It makes me so excited for the new year because I've been dreading it, but seeing all of this and being like, yeah, that could be my life this year is so exciting. So this is her, and a side by side with the old and the new. Obviously the old one is a lot bigger and a lot more faded. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I think I'm gonna put it right in front of my desk so I can literally see it every single time I sit at my desk, because I sit here so often, if you can't tell by this video. So I think she's gonna go up there, but I think that concludes this video. I feel so prepped for the new year. This is probably going up way past new year, but hopefully not too far past, and I honestly can't wait to spend this year with you guys, with social media, doing everything I love. I'm so excited to spend it all with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it made you feel so ready for the new year. I hope you guys prepped for your new year whilst watching this, because that would be so fun that we're doing it together, and I think that's all I have to say, to be honest. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment some of your goals for the new year, some of your resolutions, and I'll see you in the next one.